Home is a place where the two of us can just be ourselves, have a nice conversation after a hectic day of work, nice meal together, and just be happy being here together. My name is Mohit. I changed my job, moved to Bangalore in 2011. Here I work for a company by the name of Drilling Info. Last year is when we bought this apartment. Moved in a couple of weeks back. Has been good so far.
My name is Neetika and I'm a teacher. I moved to Bangalore about 6 years ago, and we've been looking for a quieter neighborhood, and we found exactly that in Shobha City, and it's been great so far. We had a very clear idea of how we wanted our home to look. We wanted everything to be very subtle, but at the same time we wanted to use a lot of colors. We also wanted to have very modern contemporary looks for all our rooms, which is why we decided to have a very Indian based, Indian themed living area.
Hi, this is Charul. I was the lip space designer for Mohit and Neetika call. The client had some warmth in their personality, and by this I understood that they liked something minimal but with a subtle color splash. I made sure that the fixed furnitures were subtle, giving the minimalism look, whereas I added the colors in loose furnitures, wall tiles, and even the light fixtures to make sure that it all blends in perfectly.
One thing I think we were very clear about was that in the living area, we did not want a TV. We wanted people to come over and have conversations rather than being hooked onto the TV. So that's something we were very clear about. Other than that, the balconies, both of us love the open spaces, so we're very clear we won't cover them or anything. The air should come in, and then there should be some green. So you'll see that those elements incorporated with a vertical garden as well as a base grass on the floor. That's it.
For the bedrooms, we wanted a contemporary look, and we wanted optimal use of space. At the same time, we didn't want it to look very dense. So that's where Live Space and Charul really helped us making the right choices about colors and how to use the space available.
The third room was, I guess, a bit of a challenge because we wanted to do so much with it. We wanted to have a study table there, we wanted to have a large TV, my mother wanted to put a puja unit there, and then again, storage was critical, so we wanted a wardrobe there as well. And we got all of that, and again, I would really thank Charul for putting her head together on this design and helping us reach where we wanted to with that room.
The kitchen was actually the first spot that we finalized in the house. We had very specific requirements for the kitchen, and we had a pretty clear idea of how and what we wanted. Also, the cappuccino color that we chose was something that we liked instantly, and that was something we absolutely stuck to. We didn't change anything in the kitchen once we decided to fix them. The design part took a lot of time because we wanted a lot of things put together and we only had a limited amount of space, but it was planned and done and executed pretty well.
Interestingly, when it comes to design, I have my own challenges. But LiveSpace always ensured that I understood what they were doing because I was a stakeholder here. And I really appreciated that because they took that extra step to ensure that I always understood how the entire thing would look like and how it would be executed. In fact, during the execution, I must say this, that every time we had a question, LiveSpace was there to help us with that and answer it for us. They were always available, which we thought was very nice of them, often accommodating our questions in the right spirit. That was great. LiveSpace essentially delivered exactly what we were hoping for, and this house exactly looks like what we thought when we started this journey back in November.
We went to LiveSpace with a couple of ideas, and I think through the process they really helped us put together all the pieces of the puzzle. The design phase was pretty interesting, very intense. We had lots of iterations through the process, but then every conversation that we had back and forth, moving pieces, changing designs, the color schemes, every conversation was very encouraging, and LiveSpace never really forced us to settle on something that we weren't comfortable with.
Like this video? Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for new home tours, interior ideas and more every week.
Home is a place where I like to relax and where I can get some work done in a quiet time. A place where we can pursue our hobbies without creating a lot of clutter so that our daughter can still have a lot of place to play, and where my in-laws can go about without worrying about bumping into things. That's the kind of place we want our home to be. Hi, I'm Rohini and I live with my husband Keshav and my in-laws and my daughter who's 4 years old. We live in Whitefield in Bangalore. Keshav and I are both engineers, and because we work for a tech company, we sometimes do get the opportunity to work from home. So that allows us to spend more time in our home and use it more. And over the weekends, we like to call in our friends, especially now that LiveSpace has done such a fabulous job. We have a lot of European furniture in our house, and we like a lot of Scandinavian kind of color tones. So mostly beige and grays and browns, earthy colors. So we wanted LiveSpace to be able to work with those and create pieces that will gel well with those kind of colors. This is our kitchen, and this is the island that LiveSpace made for us. So we asked them to put an induction point there so that we can use it to make breakfast and tea and things like that. We wanted to have electrical points where if we needed to use kitchen appliances like a whipper or a hand blender. So we wanted those points, and we wanted them concealed into the island counter itself. We also asked them to create an electrical point up here so that we could hang this pendant light. We thought it looked really good here. We wanted them to also create one more workspace. So this one is for more robust use, so that for everyday cooking and also for use by domestic help. So we asked them to put in this hob and chimney and also provide all the drawers, and below the waist, no cabinets, just drawers. So we wanted a concealed garbage bin that is easy for domestic help to clear out. So we wanted one where we will install it into the counter itself, and the lid will be flush with the counter. Okay, let me show you walk you through our house. This is our dining area. And this is our balcony, and we also use it as a sit out sometimes. Now let me show you our master bedroom. So this is where we spend a lot of our evenings, and we also sometimes work here. One of the other things that we wanted to focus on was we wanted a lot of mirrors, but we didn't want it like specific, kind of mirror installation. So we came up with the idea of getting the mirrors on the wardrobes itself, so the doors being the mirrors. That gave us also a lot of natural light that we could use and reflect it into the room. Do you like your room? You do? What do you like about your room?
Painting board.
Ah, you like the painting board. This is Shambhavi, my daughter. She's 4 years old. We asked LiveSpace to provide her with some creative space. So Jyoti came up with having a floor-to-ceiling whiteboard, and next to that a floor-to-ceiling soft board as well. So we can pin up her favorite pictures or photographs. So it's a space for her to be able to paint on walls without making the place dirty or making a mess. My in-laws' room, we wanted them to have their own TV. The wiring and all had to be kept away from the ground. So we got one electrical point placed at the ceiling height so that there's no wires on the ground. Everything is from the waist up. And in their room, we wanted brighter lights because of eyesight issues. The TV unit had its own challenges because we wanted a lot of extension wires to be provided. So we wanted her to incorporate electrical point inside the TV unit drawer. So we actually got socket points installed inside the drawer, and the drawer is still usable. So we have a lot of shoes. So we told Jyoti we needed a shoe rack for about 50 pairs of shoes. We wanted something custom that will easily fit the shoes and it doesn't seem crammed. So Jyoti accommodated us, kind of a shoe rack which is more of a wardrobe for shoes. So we're really impressed with that. So this is my favorite corner of the house. This is where I sometimes like to work in the evenings. And when we have friends over, we like to use the balcony, and we open out these glass doors and we make it an extension of the balcony, so it becomes a much larger space as a relaxing place for everyone to enjoy. There were three things that we really thought LiveSpace had going for it. One was we had a showroom where we could go and have a look at the wardrobes and have a look at what the kitchen would turn out like, and also a lot of furniture was displayed, so we could get a real look and feel of it rather than just having pictures or catalogs. The other reason was LiveSpace provides a turnkey solution, which we really needed because more than just kitchens and wardrobes and other areas of the house also needed to be covered. We also wanted somebody who's willing to do some electrical and civil work. So that was really important to us to have just a single point of contact. Final reason why we chose LiveSpace was because of our interaction with the designer. So once we met Jyoti, we really thought that she understood exactly what we wanted. She was able to really take whatever ideas we had and bring that into reality in our house. So that was something that we found that only LiveSpace could do. When we had interviewed with other interior firms, we couldn't find that connect with their designers. So that's why we just picked LiveSpace.
it's something we look forward to coming back to.
After a day of work, I just want to come home back and I just want to unwind myself, de-stress and spend a quality time with my family.
That is home to us.
Yeah.
Swati. I'm a full-time mommy. We have a 3-year-old cute daughter, Ree.
Hi, I'm Gaurav. I have my own IT startup in Bangalore. We shifted to Bangalore in 2013. From that time only, we wanted to have a house in Bangalore. So we have, searched so many places for a place. Then we finalized this SN and Raj Eternia, which I find, pretty kind of a home I wanted to have.
Once we bought this house, we were looking for different options to get the interiors done, and this is our first house together, so it's very special for us. So we were always looking for the best options available in Bangalore, and we came across the Space website and we found it pretty interesting. Also, a few friends suggested for it, so we went, we took appointment, we met Gautam because he's our interior designer for this space. And the way he explained things, and he sounded so technically strong, we were like, okay, he's the best person who can do this, and that's how it started with Live Space. We wanted a very modern and contemporary house, yet it has to be very comfortable since we have a daughter. For the living room, we wanted a comfortable sitting and elegant one, so the stuffed sofa came in the view. Then we wanted certain greens. Gautam assisted with them also. Then for the kitchen, that is where my most of the time goes. So I wanted it to be modern and pretty spacious. So therefore the tall unit thing came out because it keeps all my grocery stuff in the place and I don't have to look for everything here and there. We wanted a very cozy and elegant bedroom, so that's how our master bedroom came out to be. We wanted a king size bed which has to be very comfortable. We wanted a tufted back. Since we have a kid, we play on the bed most of the time. She jumps all over the bed, so that is like very nice and very comfortable for us. I am a reader. I keep reading books all the time, so I wanted a space for myself to sit comfortably, put a blanket and read my books whenever I want. So the wing chair option came out. We are very happy with how it came out to be. Then for the guest bedroom, since our kid is very small, she stays with us most of the time. We thought it's better to have a guest bedroom as of now instead of a kid's room because she's playing most of the time with us only. She does not live in her own room. She does not want her space at this age. So we wanted it to more of a guest bedroom. So that is how our guest bedroom came out to be. Again, we wanted to be a very simple and elegant view.
She's Ree. She's our daughter. She's 2.5 years old right now. Say hi, Ree.
Hi.
She always enjoys playing in the balcony, sitting there, watching outside. Balcony is her favorite place to be. Our family and friends like our space a lot. My family, they found it very convenient how the kitchen operates. Everything is very convenient and the sunlight can come in very properly and it's very comfortable, very cozy, even for small get-togethers, even for small parties and even for kids' play date. It can accommodate everything very well, so we are very happy with it. Our experience with Live Space was also very nice because of our project managers, Sachin and Jeevan. They actually worked so much on this project and they finished it within the time. We have finally got a house the way we wanted it to be and we are pretty happy with it, and this is again, as we said, we look always forward to coming back to this space and have a good time here.
Need more interior design inspiration? Subscribe to our channel for new home tours, design ideas, and more every week.